Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. We are the Wrestling for Life Network, and welcome to a Wednesday night. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. That means it's AEW Fright Night Dynamite tonight. It's going to be a crazy one. It might be haunted and spooky and all in between, but we're going to talk all about it tonight. A loaded card, lots of hopium. But folks, strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good. Get in that chat. Let's Ding, 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 ladies and gentlemen. We are live and back at it again, folks. It's a feel-good Wednesday, and it's the eve of Halloween. We got lots to get into on this Fright Night, lots to talk about. It's going to be a crazy card, lots to get into. Make sure you get in that chat, be a part of the family, be a part of the fun. I want to see this chat in triple digits tonight, so make sure you're a part of the family. Hit like, share, subscribe, do all the things, hit all those buttons. Don't forget the little reaction buttons. Those are important too. They help that algorithm. But for the next couple hours, we're going to be strapped in with Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, the face that runs the place, if you will. But I'm excited, as always, on a Wednesday. We start with hopium. We start with excitement. We are eager to see what TK and company have for us. And there's a lot they have for us tonight. Of course, being Fright Night Dynamite. We'll see if there's a little bit of spooky. Maybe Leatherface makes a reappearance. But Adam Page will be in the building tonight. We will find out what that means. Orange Cassidy will be live talking about, could he turn? Is he upset? Who's he upset at? Could he be just the next opponent? What will happen with this storyline? We will get into that. It shall be interesting. And, of course, the tag titles on the line, the Bucks, Private Party. If Private Party lose, they are no more. They break up, which makes me think they're probably not going to lose. So we will see. Be very intriguing if they do lose, but I can't imagine they're breaking up. I'd be shocked. Anyone out there think they're going to break up? I don't know. But also, Kamille going to take on Statlander. This one I'm looking forward to. Two powerhouse women, one-on-one, toe-to-toe. Looking forward to how this one plays out tonight. And then again, Adam Cole returns to in-ring action. Buddy Murphy wants to have a match with him. We'll see what happens. Buddy Murphy accused Adam Cole of being soft. What will Adam Cole look like upon return? Again, I think Adam Cole's going to take this win. I don't see why he wouldn't. And I do believe there's implications of either him or Roddy, whoever has the most wins by Full Gear, get to fight MJF. A little bit of an odd scenario, but it will be nice to see Adam Cole back in the ring tonight. And then, of course, the match a lot of people have been talking about, Shelton Benjamin, Swerve Strickland. Does this mean that Bobby Lashley is upon us? Is Bobby in the house? We will find out if we have some Lashley tonight. But I'm not going to waste any time with this tonight. I'm going to jump into the chat, say hello to the people. But I will remind everyone out there, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of these shows. We are almost at 6K. If you know anyone out there that just wants to give us a subscription, we would appreciate it. We want to hit 6K. It's in just that close to 100 away. So be a friend, tell a friend, take this link, share it with everyone you know. And again, folks, we cover more live wrestling than anybody else out there. We do it on a higher level, and we're doing it. So once again, thank you. I hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good as we run through another night of Dynamite. But Josh Miles, first man in the chat tonight. Good to see you. No, you just humming? Mm-hmm. Clay Lewis, what's up? How you doing? Can't wait for football. Football's always good, but we are here for some wrestling tonight. See money, fight forever. I like that. We might have to coin that. But welcome back, See Money. Good to see you as always. Damien, the leader of the Hopium Tribe. Looking forward to Swerve versus Shelton. I think a lot of us are looking forward to this one. Should be a hell of a match. Two solid professional wrestlers. Shelton Benjamin can go. Swerve can go. But what does it mean for the Hurt Syndicate? Who's joining the Hurt Syndicate? Is Bobby in the building? Could somebody like Ricochet be involved in this scenario? What will happen? How does this play out? We also wonder, and I haven't even talked about it yet, but what is going to happen with Moxley? Will all the jobbers be waiting outside the building again? Will they pick someone else to beat up? Is Orange Cassidy going to be a target? What will happen next with Moxley? Very curious. If no Lashley debut tonight, big fail. Listen, Rocco, I'll be honest. If Bobby debuts tonight, great. It's awesome. If he doesn't, I mean, again, I don't know. Do they save him for full? Do they save him for Full Gear? I don't know. I thought they were going to bring him in at Wrestle Dream when you had that big Swerve returns, and they just did a TV segment during their pay-per-view. I thought that was Bobby's spot. It turns out it wasn't Bobby's spot. So what do I know? WrestleTix is reporting an hour ago, 3,439 tickets sold out of 3,701 available. However, the building capacity for hockey is 9,407. We're making me say all these numbers. For hoops and 19,000. Okay. So yes, big building, not really not full. And they didn't really sell out to set up. But again, this is an ongoing conversation. I'm glad to see 3,400 people are going to be in the building tonight. That's good. That's a positive. They need more. They got to find a way to get asses in seats. Dear Tony, you got to put asses in seats. Someone recently tried to convince me that Tony doesn't care about how many people are there, but you should. I mean, if you're going to rent out a big building, fill it. If not, just go to capacity. We watched Bound for Glory this week. They sold out a place in Windsor, Canada, down the road from my house, and literally it was packed and it was energized, and you feel the energy. When you have a third of the possible seating capacity in the building, it just feels hollow, feels echoey. It doesn't have the same vibe or aura or ambiance, if you will. So yeah, not bad. It's better than 2,000. We'll go with that. I believe we are getting Bobby Lashley tonight. It does feel like we're getting Bobby Lashley. Like I said, I would have done it at Wrestle Dream. They didn't do it at Wrestle Dream. But Swerve and Shelton, if you're not bringing Bobby in tonight, then when? What happens? What is the implications? Does Swerve beat Shelton? Does Shelton beat Swerve? Where do we go with this? I can't wait to see Adam Cole and Buddy Matthews. I think it's going to be fun. Like we said, we haven't seen Bobby in a while. We haven't seen Adam in a while. But we haven't seen Adam Cole in a while. A lot of people talk about how he looks. He doesn't look overly physically, dominating in any way, shape, or form. But what will happen when Adam Cole returns to take on Buddy Matthews? Does this lead to like Adam Cole versus other members of the House of Black? Is it the Undisputed Kingdom versus the House of Black? What will happen? We don't know. Hey, Wrestling for Life buddies. Eric, how you doing? Can't wait. Yeah, there you go. Jumping right to the point, my guy. Valen, good to see you. Can't wait for the show to start. Let's go. Boston, always a pleasure. Kevin, good to see you. TJ, good to see you. Don, welcome back. Always a pleasure. And again, for those who don't know, we start off every Wednesday with all the hope, all the excitement. Fingers crossed that they're getting their shit together. Fingers crossed that the stories make sense. Fingers crossed that the matches are good and sensible. What up? There you go. Oops. Gordon, welcome back. Good to see you. I think they should drop teases of Lashley showing up next week. They need something to get people to tune in. I really hope that Jericho is not the focal point as usual. Well, I mean, again, Jericho, Ishii, is that selling anybody? Is anybody out there buying more tickets because Jericho's going to take on Ishii? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. That can't be the way. It can't be the way, Don. There's way too much talent in AEW to not be utilizing the talent that you have. You have to use the talent that you have, and you have to book the talent that you have. Jericho Ishii in 2024 does not do anything for anybody. ABJ, good to see you. Eric Tate, good to see you, folks. As we are about 4 minutes away from the start of the show, MDB, the Knee Pad Patrol on the loose on a Wednesday. welcome back. TJ, Cherokee George, Ronnie, Gordon, Ronnie. Just keep saying the same names. Denisha, good to see ya. Welcome on back. WWE has announced Ripley will be out for a very long time because of the attack from Raquel and Liv. Yeah, so the reports going around is that she has a broken orbital bone. So the next time we see Rhea, she might be like Phantom of the Rhea. Phantom of the Ripley. Robert, another night for wrestling. We are going against Dodgers and Green Bay game. Tough night. Robert, you got to let that narrative go. Doesn't matter what else. So NXT last night went up against the Yankees. It's just the way it is. I mean, that's how we do it. And again, wrestling fans, if you put on a good show, fans will show up. We got to get away from the narrative, the Dave Meltzer narrative of there's other cool stuff on TV. Be the cool stuff. Happy Halloween. The Nick is somewhere. Yeah, 100%, 100%. We made him take his shirt off, so we're hopeful. Dennis, welcome back. Good to see you. TJ, Trey, OG Dale. Dodgers going to win tonight. I think so. I hate to say it. I do. At this point, do we care about Private Party breaking up? No. But I don't think they're going to do it. They're going to value it more than we do. Garrett Cole, Legacy tonight. Go Yankees. If Yankees lose, I said, because it'd be sad the Dodgers would be the champs, right? Yes, they would. Wrestling Proud, welcome back. Welcome back. 316, welcome back. Dale, we got you. Gordon, we got you. Boomer, we got you. Kyle Cabral, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show. Lisa, good to see ya. Benjamin is the best part of the show. At times, yeah. I mean, again, Benjamin and MVP come in as professionals. They come in doing business. They come in doing things well, strong, sensible. Hopefully they have some say in the booking. He won't do it. You guys scared him away. What's up, Chelsea? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm new here. We appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Sweet Tony Rings. Where is he? There he is. Kayfabe 401. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. As folks, we are about 1 minute away from the start of Dynamite tonight. KJ is right. KJ's usually right. He tries to be. He tries to be. I don't think they're getting their shit together. I know, Lisa, but hope. Hope. We always hope. KJ, is Omega's New Japan appearance going to be in ring or just a promo? I do not believe he's ready for in ring. I haven't heard anything to contradict that. I haven't heard any reports that he's actually ready to get in the ring. So your guess is as good as mine, but I don't see it happening. Nick Bragg, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting the start of Dynamite here tonight. And if I'm a little funky, let me know because it's just one of them things. There you go. It's true. You got to come to the Sammy side, my friend. Let's go. As we are getting a little opening package. This is interesting. Kind of a rundown of what's going to be on the card tonight. That's cool. Let's go AEW. Absolutely. I'm going to into this one blind. Didn't look at the announced card for tonight. Well, I just ran through it for you. So, again, should be an interesting one. Lots of good potential on this show. Benjamin is the man. Keyshawn, welcome back. Robert, you don't get it. I just saying Raw took a big hit in ratings because of all sports. I'm saying wrestling fans stand strong, watch wrestling or both. Yeah, I understand. I do get it. Trust me. I watch all of this shit. But again, it's become a crutch. It's become a crutch. Instead of taking ownership of not maybe the best product, you blame a lot of focus elsewhere. But we got Moxley and crew in the replay. Interesting, interesting. Remember, get in that chat, folks. I want to see triple digits. Oh, wait, turn it off. Orange Cassidy shutting down the opening segment. And we are kicking this one off. with an angry Orange Cassidy. Never. I'm going to come up with something. And I am Amp Money. Let's go. Let's go. Wrestling Proud. Let's go. As we get freshly squeezed chants breaking out. I'm here watching AEW because of Boston. This better be good. What's up, Jordan? Okay. Orange Cats is saying, I don't like this. I don't want to be a leader. This guy. Give him a chance. Give OC a chance. The biggest problem with OC was he was shoved down our throat. You're gonna have a problem if I didn't watch it. I did not care about the Chuck Taylor attack. Nobody did. It's an interesting thing. Like, oh, by the way, he still works here. Oh, by the way, we crippled him and he's gone. Hey, KJ, how's everything going with you, my brother? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, as always. Things are good. As long as I'm here hanging out with y'all, all's good. This is the most we've heard from OC. You're not wrong. AR1, welcome back. Orange Cassidy needs AEW. He's getting cheers. He's getting a reaction, folks. The best OC we ever got was when he got the promo against Mox before the IC title match. OC's done some good things, and I used to advocate for OC because OC gets a reaction from the fans. As we get AEW chants. TV audio isn't working on my TV, so you're my commentator. We are the alternative commentary to all the wrestling. And remember, the wrestling might suck. We never do. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for the super chat. And I will remind everyone out there, those super chats do exist. Don't be afraid to use them. Solid. It's nice to see some emotion. OC challenging Moxley. Who wrote this shit? Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Yes, we get a lot of those. Yes, that is fact. But I have a 9-year-old that's better than Excalibur. Give him a chance. This is a boiled chicken ass promo. Come on, folks. We just started. We're trying a little bit of hope. But let's get that number back up into triple digits. Be a friend, tell a friend. So you know what, John? You let me know. Yeah. No, you're 100% right, C-Money. And again, that goes into the booking. And when you have to make us care, right? Like, I think Lisa said it earlier that, you know, if Bobby is coming in, why not do some teasers? Why not do some things to give people, oh, I gotta watch Dynamite tonight. Instead of just having them happen, build to them. And nobody cared about how this worked out. But listen, I'm going to give the guy a little bit of credit. Listen to the crowd. Ear test is number one, folks. I am the next AEW World Champion. Woo! OC preaching to the cult. Yep. And I don't need a catchphrase. Not bad, right? Anybody give him some love? Not bad. Verse Mox at Full Gear. Yeah, that was already kind of thought of. If you're hating on this promo, let's be real. You're looking for just the issues because of the letters on the company. This promo is not that bad at all. I don't want to say that, Boston, but I agree with you in the sense that the promo was okay. He had passion. He had purpose. He got to the point. He wasn't there for 10 minutes. He didn't waste a whole lot of time. And now we go to the back with Renee Moxie Good. I almost, Mone continues to act poorly. And Giselle Shaw. Wow, Kamille. I ran that through my head twice before I said it out loud. I hate terrible questions. Know what I hate, Mone? Terrible acting. Stop doing it. You suck at it. But yeah, I agree. It was a good way to start the show. It addressed an issue. It got to the point. The crowd was into it. I can't give a guy shit. It's when the crowd is quiet, I have an issue. The crowd was cheering. The crowd was pumped. And there you go. Love or hate Orange Cassidy, he's getting a reaction. But ladies and gentlemen, it's all about the boom. I thought this match would be later in the show. But Adam Cole is back, baby. I'm going to put a poll up for everybody out there. Let me know. Who are you taking? And remember, we take a prediction on every single match, and we take a rating out of 10 at the end of the night. Stay here all the way through. I want to know how you felt about the show tonight. And like I said to my buddy Boston, I didn't hate what Orange Cassidy just did. But there you go. Polls up. Get your votes in. Yeah, God help us. She is so bad at acting. You give her 30 seconds of TV time, I instantly want to turn the TV off. She sucks. There's no good way to put it. I don't like the CEO gimmick. It hinders Sasha. Sasha is hindering Kamille. Kamille would be better off without Sasha. Wonder when they will start saying Cole is from PA. Never. And if anybody's been following the drama that is people's personal lives, as he's no longer with Britt Baker. So T's and P's to the relationship. But boom. Buddy needs a win. Buddy's not getting a win, MDB, no matter how bad he needs it. Right? Adam Cole needs the win. They're setting up this weird kind of one-upmanship between Roddy and Cole. Like, if Cole wants to fight MJF, he should get first kick of that can, no? But Buddy Matthews, he can go. This is going to be fun. Cole versus Bubba now. There you go. The problem with the OC promo is he needs more fire and he needs to be pissed. He did have a little more gravitas, though. He had a little more grr to him. A little more of a... I get that he doesn't stray too far from his gimmick, and at times he needs to. But I feel like tonight had a little more passion than we've seen from him in the past. That's all I'm saying. And because the crowd was into it, because it didn't go too long, it wasn't like Kyle Fletcher going for 12 minutes, I give it good marks. Who's the better actor, Mone or Ava? I give the edge to Ava just because of pay scale. Mone's getting paid way too much to suck that bad. It's not a stretch. A lot of people get Revo's WWE Tribalist exists too. Yeah, I don't think it's a stretch. But again, I mean, I think part of it is not just the letters, because a lot of people here tonight do want to see AEW do well. but you're conditioned almost like this is not going to be good. And Orange Cassidy doesn't scratch everybody's itch. Cole's great. Cole was great. We haven't seen Cole be great in a while. We hope Cole is great again. Has capitalized with the mock story angle. The window of opportunity is small, but they have to. WWE is in gear shift. If AEW capitalizes hard on this, they might catch on a bit. I don't know, though. And this is one of the issues. Moxley, I like the Moxley storyline, but you like OC, great little challenger. But on a major pay-per-view, OC Moxley, I don't know how many more buys you get because of that match. You need bigger names. You need to create bigger names. But we're off and running, folks. Let's see what the chat is saying. 90% Cole. Not much faith in Buddy. Why, Buddy? Why, Buddy? Why? Got Cole for the win. Cole is not going to lose Buddy, who was the one of AEW's favorite jobbers. 100%. Kid, 100%. 100%. There is no way. Cole's definitely winning. Buddy's winning. Well, if he is originally from there, guess since Britt gets... yeah, they'll keep calling him out of Florida, right? Or wherever. Panama City. Matthews has the same issue I have in all my relationships. My girl's always significantly more talented than me. No, sorry. You got to work on that, MDB. Buddy ain't ever getting that to win mid-card. Oh, no. Again, and they're trying to sell us on Cole versus MJF, so Cole losing to Buddy makes no sense. That's how you do it. Everybody be a tribalist with the Wrestling for Life Network. OC defeated Moxley last year. He has a win over Moxley. Very valid point, Damian. I don't hate that argument. I don't love Daddy Magic, Mac Daddy, on commentary. I don't. House of Black should be bigger than what they are, 100%. Richard, that is undeniable. They've been underbooked, underutilized. There's no doubt about that. Even the most hardcore of AEW fans has to agree with that. That you have talent like Malachi Black, Buddy, Brody King should be a killer. As Cole to the outside, limping a little. Kyle O'Reilly in the back watching on. Buddy lose buff. Buddy is too swole to be getting jobbed out. Buddy is talented. Buddy is awesome. Buddy is jacked, but doesn't win. I'm staying positive, but all they doing is hugging. It's early. Cole trying to sell us on the foot, and he gets kicked, kinda. Cole's outsized by a lot. And Buddy Matthews is a small guy. But we go to picture-in-picture, folks. As the crowd is chanting for Buddy. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell me if I'm crazy. Adam Cole just returned from injury as a babyface. They're booing MJF. They're cheering Adam Cole. However, Malachi and crew were heels, mostly heels. Buddy's in the ring with one of your biggest baby faces, and he's getting cheers. Weird. Why does Adam Cole look like he... It's just the jacket. Whatever it is, do you agree WWE is currently in gear shift? Once that gear shift hits and the floor, if AEW didn't make ground. I mean, again, the gap is so big, JV. I think, and I've said this for a long time, AEW should forget that WWE exists. Do you stay in your lane? Don't give a fuck what they're doing. Work on your product. Kind of like when you first came out. They spend too much time talking about what's happening over there. Tony spends too much time worrying about over there. That's what got Eric Bischoff in a lot of trouble. And I know they love to rib each other or make fun of each other or poke at each other. And Eric loves to fight with Dave. But that's the same shit. Eric spent so much time looking over at what Vince was doing, he didn't realize what the fuck was going on his own shit. So right now, WWE is on a clip. They are rolling. It's undeniable. Even adding the six-man tag to Crown Jewel is going to be unreal. It should be fun with a lot of implications for Survivor Series, which is going to be really good. So AEW needs to just work on getting the crowds back, getting the ratings up. Don't worry about WWE. If you take care of in-house business, book the right people, give good stories, give good matches, everything else will work out. Adam Cole for the win. I have a tattoo. I'm getting there. Good. I encourage it. I will remind everybody out there, I will be getting our logo tattooed to me once we get to 10K. So 4K to go. Adam Cole for the win. Let's see what the chat says. Internet is killing me. 83. So it's changed a little. But over 80% for Cole still. Crown is going to be like WrestleMania. Not truly that crazy. Adam Cole for the win. I say, but not sure. His leg not looking good. I don't know if his leg's not looking good or he's just selling to it. I'm not sure yet. The gap is so big. Yeah. AEW is packed tonight. Yes, it is. Welcome back. JP from NJ, welcome back. Cole is yellow. Oh, neck breaker by Cole as we come out of picture-in-picture. Fans never know what they want. They're fickle. Fickle! I think we're getting Darby next after OC against Moxley. Maybe. Darby deserves something. We just forgot about Darby. One of your pillars just got cast aside for all of this. Darby had a title shot. Darby got fucked out of his title shot. Darby deserves better. And if you're a Darby fan, you're annoyed. DDT on the apron. Adam! One question. Damien, one answer. Buddy is getting over because he has mommy and is likable. He gets over because he's a hell of a fucking wrestler and he's got mommy. I think we're getting Darby next. I got that one. Why is Cole's arm so small? Needs to do some push-ups. I don't know. You'll have to ask him. I haven't hung out with Adam Cole in a while. Linda Rosa, Anna, Jay Hader, Kamille, and Statlander. What did Cher say? Could you do a 5-on-5 women's AEW? Who would it be? I mean, again, who's the baby faces and heels? The hardest part. But you have Stat. I mean, Deonna Purrazzo. Do you use Queen Aminata in that situation? I don't know. Kamille, Mone, Nyla Rose, Sheeta, Serena Deeb. It doesn't sound nearly as exciting as the one we set up last night, does it? Oh, good. Jericho's going to be here. Up next. Thanks for warning us. Oh, buddy blocking the Panama Sunrise. What do you think now that Britt Baker and Adam Cole are no longer together? Do you keep them on the same show? Yeah, I mean, we got to be adults. You got to be mature. You don't separate them unless, there's a reason. But, yeah. But Cole grabbing that ankle again. Jesus is sitting next to Satan. I'm glad they're getting along. Gives me hope. AEW 205 Live. Bam, I like it. 2-0 Yankees. They're holding on. Cole grabbing the ankle again, folks. The only reason OC should be in the feud with Mox is for the BCC to write him off TV. You got a little bit of a point. I mean, and maybe that's what happens coming out of Full Gear. I doubt it, though. Wow, you guys are writing fucking novels. I'm a huge Darby fan. I think he wins the world title versus Moxley. I thought he was going to win against Danielson. But now we got the doctor out here. I hate this, guys. I've been open about this on all wrestling shows. If you need a doctor to step in, the match is over. Buddy was over before. Now, is this supposed to be getting sympathy for the babyface? Or is he actually hurt? So Adam Cole's not letting them stop the match. Roddy's going to come out and beat Buddy. Roddy's going to come out and beat Buddy. You run away? The Crocodile Hunter's got a mic. Pickle fans are widely a variety of fans. That's good. NXT has the best women's wrestlers. They're stacked right now. I think you have to be a pretty cynical wrestling fan to not see what's happening on NXT and go, wow. If you are kind of finding negatives about what NXT is doing with their women, as Adam Cole comes back, he's limping. See, in my day, that's a count out. And now we're fist fighting. Hockey fight. Cole looks yellow to me and Buddy looks red. That's accurate. It's not just your TV. His Buddy just stomping on the ankle. If only AEW would have booked House of Black better, they would have been amazing as an opening feud with Moxley Gang, even as a face turn. Yeah, 100%. There's so much you could do with the House of Black. And I love Malachi Black. I love Alistair. But I truly think that someone like Brody King, I've seen Brody King lose to every little guy in this company. And it breaks my heart. As Adam Cole hits a super kick and another super kick. The ankle seems fine. Going out on a limb, I think the thing with the BCC terrorizing AEW could lead to blood and guts. Yeah, but against who, though? The Dark Order? Cole kicks out of 2. If TK is smart, he takes all the ankle stuff to me is kind of taking me out of this match a little. How do you guys feel out there? Let me know. How do you guys feel? Adam Cole's body is going to turn into Chris Jericho in a few years. He's going to have to put on about 80 pounds to turn into Chris Jericho and all around his waist. He's back to the doctor. The doctor stuff is killing the match for me. He's selling way too much. Yeah, it's taken away from the action. And then he throws a super kick like he's fine, followed by an axe kick, another super kick. Oh, Buddy's stopping him up. And then an enziguri. Big knee. And that's it. 2. Not bad. Boo call. Do you watch OVW? I check in on it once in a while, Brad. Again, we watch a lot of wrestling, so it's hard to get our hands on OVW sometimes. Brittle! No, he broke up with Brittle. Adam was actually leaving. Again, when the doctor is helping you go up the ramp, the ref should be counting to 10 at minimum. Hugely, Brad. I agree with you. TK wants to do reality. Yeah, this is not reality. Big stomp. Adam Cole kicks out a 1 count on a stomp. Yeah, it's killing the match. Remember, folks, we got the super chats and super stickers. I got almost 130. Can we get to 150? If you hear my voice right now, go find some friends. Bring them here. Hang out. I want 150 in this chat. Panama Sunrise. Buddy rolls out of the ring. This match just will not end. The match that won't. I fucked up the lyrics altogether. Loud man's off. Yep. Can't watch AEW anymore, but we'll always watch. Adam, I appreciate it. Even though you're a Nick sympathizer, I appreciate your love and support. A member for 4 months, folks. Become a member. Get all the perks. Plus, we got members only coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. The good doctor in wrestling was Dr. Death, Steve Williams. And there you go. And Buddy is out. Tony Khan is a creative booking visionary. Yeah, kind of in the way that Stevie Wonder is a visionary. If Buddy loses this match, I have a problem with that. The way they are selling Adam's injury means there is no way you should be in the match. 100%. And he just lost. They overselling the ankle. You cleared him to come back. He was medically cleared to return to action. So what is all this shit? Why is he so... Now he's got a mic. Jesus Christ. Full life. Does that button work? Adam Cole spray tan is the worst. MJS is the worst, man. His is like drippy and running down his neck. His ears are blotchy. But Adam Cole is thanking Buddy Matthews. And we get a handshake. I didn't see that coming. Kicking out at 1 is the new thing for AEW, it seems. Lights out! 150. Let's go. Like the stream if you're here. And Malachi's got his hand in Cole's. That was cool. I like that. Yes and no to a point, JV. They don't feel like they're in survival mode because of the piggy bank they have, right? And they think they're doing like, when the guy running it can keep running it, keep booking big venues, it changes the dynamic. So, yeah, I don't think they're in survival mode, but they do have to gain some crowds back. I miss the good old days when I started doing this and the arenas for AEW were packed. Yeah, you just like no-sell a curb stomp. As Renee's in the back. Christopher Daniels in Private Party. Adam wins. Boo. Boo fucking earns. Dumb. I love myself too much to get mad every week and not enjoy what I am watching. That's it. We do our best. 3-0 Yankees judge hit Chisholm hit a back-to-back. There you go. When is Omos coming back? Who knows? Solid match, 0-1. Yeah, it was, again, I think they oversold the ankle thing. I honestly feel that way. And you can disagree with me, but I feel like the ankle thing took away from the match. Adam Cole is Jericho for Halloween. Hilarious. So Private Party's cutting a promo at Christopher Daniels. Buddy is a face. Buddy's a face now. I'd like to see Buddy and WWE maybe part of Judgment Day. I want to see the House of Black all go to WWE to see what they could do with them now. Goes Black. Are they turning Buddy? Well, and Malachi give him a handshake. Malachi is the next victim of Adam Cole. I met Jericho at a book signing. He was kind of rude. Doesn't surprise me. Seems like a dick. Adam Cole needs to talk to AJ Styles on how to... Yeah, right? Right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a promo package right now for... Oh, just for AEW. But ladies and gentlemen, we are on a commercial break. I will remind everybody, we are back tomorrow, 8 p.m. We will be here with the previews and predictions for Crown Jewel. Friday, SmackDown, the go-home show for Crown Jewel. And then Saturday at noon, 12 Eastern, we will be live for Crown Jewel itself. We're busy here at the channel. We've been here all week long. We'll be back all next week. Next week, a crazy week, as we got Raw on Monday. We got nothing on Tuesday, but we got 2 shows on Wednesday as NXT live from the 2300 arena, the ECW arena, if you will, going head-to-head against AEW on a Wednesday night. We'll be here for both shows at the same time. 2 hosts, 2 shows, 1 stream. I love it. And then Thursday, we roll back through all more content. The Wing Show's coming back. Wrestling Court's coming back. Members only is coming back. So make sure you get in that chat. Make sure you be a friend, tell a friend. Make sure you join us for all the fun and everything in between. We got more coming your way. We're working on some cool stuff, and you never know who's going to pop by on this channel. Click that little bell. You never know when we're going to go live, and be a part of all the fun, folks. We literally cover more live wrestling than anybody else. I hate when a wrestler comes back from injury just to have them fight and oversell the injury. Yeah, a little bit. I thought it took away from the match. AR1, 1-0. Yeah, I didn't expect the injury. Bull. MDB, I expected Cole to win straight up match. Yeah, you want him to come back from injury. If you're cleared, come back, and you know the heel focuses on the injury when the heel is on top. But once you kind of turn it, you want the baby face to stand strong. You want the returning person to kind of work through it. And I don't mind them selling the leg, but if you have the doctor walk you halfway up the ramp, now it starts entering into bullshit territory. I don't know how you guys feel, but to me, it caused a lull in the match, and it took the energy down in the building. Too much of a push for a guy who's injured. Fact, Daniel's wearing his red double shirt. Interesting. Is the House of Black faces now? I don't know, Damien. It's flippy floppy, right? Like baby face heel, because a guy like Tony Khan listens to a guy like Meltzer who says, you know, situational baby faces are okay. No. So we don't know. Depends. You know, we watched 3 months in Statlander being a heel to go, my bad, changed my mind. So your guess is as good as mine. Y'all covering AEW is the best thing going in AEW. And if things get better with the show, maybe I'll come back. Adam, man, I show up every week, and I know at times, you know, I'm critical. But I'm critical because I've watched every minute of the product. I'm critical because, like you, I want the show to get better. Like you, I got friends, I got brothers who were absolutely in love with AEW that don't watch it anymore. They ask me all the time, dude, how do you watch this every week? I like watching it. I'm disappointed with the 2024 that AEW has had. And I know a lot of fans out there, you're crazy. 2024 is rocked. I compare AEW to what it used to be. I can compare AEW to itself, and AEW is not doing very well at the moment. I hope it goes another direction. I hope he picks it up. We got more Adam Cole. Why is Adam Cole taking up 30 minutes of my 2-hour program tonight? If you put all the House of Black in NXT, wow, what an upgrade in the men's division. 100%, man. And you're right, Boston. I mean, NXT's men's division needs some fucking love. Like, if you were to do a 5-on-5 match with the men's NXT division, who would it be? It's thin, right? Trick, Javon, Ethan, Ridge, right? It's a little thin. Daniel is, yeah, kind of. Private Party is winning. Yes, they are. Commercial break. But right now, I got Adam Cole on screen cutting a promo on MJF. And another guy that cares about the AEW locker room. They got to stop. They got to talk to each other, guys. He's saying the same shit OC just said. Didn't you listen, meathead? You're saying the same shit that he just said. The McRib is coming back. Let's go. I can see Adam Cole's McRibs right now. Giving AEW another shot tonight. John, we give it a shot every week. I like AEW set tonight. Fair enough. Sonny! On a side note, took me an hour explaining to my wife an Iron Man match is not two guys ironing clothes. Sonny, I'm glad you could enlighten her. Javon, Trick, All Ego, Oba, Tony, Lexus. That's thin near, you know. But here comes Kyle Fletcher. They did say Jericho was up next, right? This isn't Chris Jericho. This is bald Kyle Fletcher. Ugh. We're going from promo to promo to promo to promo. It's starting to feel like a WWE program. The Undisputed Jobbers. This babyface Cole feels so forced after he lost, after the last thing he did before the injury layoff. Adam cares. We all care about the locker room. We are all friends. We all owe AEW our lives, our careers. We all used to sleep in one car together. What the fuck is happening? Brody King and Oba would be, yes, let's go. Brody King should be a absolute monster. Brody King should be fucking people up. Fletcher is introducing Ospreay, but Ospreay's not there. Another Love AEW promo. Yeah, too much. What happened to, like, I just want to fuck some people up? I don't like you. You don't like me. Can we fight? Now this whole, like, we do it for the company. I'm already bored with AEW. Decided to play Call of Duty. All right, well, at least you're still here. Oh, wait a minute. We got the United Empire. Aussie Opens music is on. Hey! Hey, look who it is. Kyle cut his hair last week on TV. Bald Kyle. Buddy Wesley would bang. Cole is such a beast at cutting a promo. That was a beast promo? Bro, it was marshmallow soft. Mark Davis is back, and he's got no love for Kyle Fletcher. Bald Kyle. I don't know if this means Mark's cleared. Hope Osprey comes out. No, we got someone else. Promo leaks is John. More action, less promos. Brody King versus Gunther. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Give me the Redwood versus Brody King, too. Tony paid them to say, yeah, right? Kyle Fletcher ain't even trying to get a crispy lineup or nothing. Bzz. How the hell did Kyle Fletcher get an old pair of test? This is a test. Evening all. What's up, Z-Man? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I always watch AEW every Wednesday because I enjoy wrestling, but I hope for a good Dynamite tonight. We're open. It was a little wobbly. We need to know how about the locker. We don't need to know about the locker room guys. We don't care. Yeah, there are no monsters in AEW. They exist. They've been neutered. Don Callis should manage Dirty Dom. Imagine that. Not terrible. Dom gets enough heat on his own, though. Mark Davis just walking off. Uh-oh. He does. That's hilarious. Somebody make that into a meme, quick. Kyle Fletcher looks like Don's son. Hi, I'm Dick and Dick Jr. Holy Jesus. Kyle Fletcher looks like Sinead O'Connor. But nothing. Cole can cut a promo, but that promo was regurgitated nonsense. Adam Cole is a good promo. Adam Cole has no problem with the mic. I think because you have a match that went kind of long, it was a little convoluted. Then he grabs the mic, gives another little speech. Then he's in the back and he cuts another speech. You start not believing the message, right? And again, it's a lot of to me that wasn't a beast of a promo. It was very average, very pedestrian. As here is Hangman Page. Aleister Black versus Trick would be fire. I'd be interested. Yeah. Yo. Dax, Edge, and Adam Cole should form AEW Defenders faction. Rumor is that when Brian comes back, Edge will come back with them, and they will be part of a collective of guys. Probably Edge, FTR, Daniel will all help save the day. Mark Davis looks like maybe a little. Mark Davis finally back for whatever. I don't know if he's cleared or he just came out to tell him. See, I thought Fletcher was going to kick Davis just to prove that he's a heel, like double up on the heat, right? Didn't. They just had another heart-to-heart. So a lot of these emotional heart-to-hearts in this company. We were friends. You loved me. I loved you. But AEW is less talk, more action than WWE, and at least according to certain fans. It's very interesting, Don, because what I get told a lot is that AEW is where like they build it on the matches. WWE is the entertainment side of things. But I feel like that's slowly changing. I feel like there's a flip coming. I feel like they're not the same. I feel like a show like last night, we're getting fun in-ring stuff. And here tonight, one match so far. Right? 42 minutes in, one match, and a lot of talking. This Mark Davis and the Mark Davis that owns my favorite football team look totally different. Well, that makes sense, right? I disagree. They increased in promos. It's the people that are getting the promo time. You're kind of right. That's it. You got to deliver. I hope Davis is close to a return, but with Fletcher now a singles guy, I wonder what's next for him. I don't know. I mean, again, it's setting up Ospreay. It's setting up Ospreay. Fletcher Ospreay is going to bang, right? Like, I believe that's what we're going to get. Fletcher Ospreay full gear, right? Oh, wait, the BCC's here. And what hate, my guy? What hate? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, buddy. What do you got? What do you got? You thought that was a beast promo? People in the chat didn't think so. So I got you, my guy. Keep playing the game. But if you don't got any wits, don't come to the battle. Why does Kyle Fletcher look like Chris O'Donnell? He kind of does. I like that one. Are they doing another will he be able to wrestle angle with Ospreay after just doing that with Danielson? Not that I know of, other than he's just not here. I don't know if they're doing the whole will he be able to, but I mean, again, I hope they don't. As we go to commercial break, folks, we roll on as we are coming up to almost the first hour. The BCC's wandering around the back. Hangman talks about Jay White. Adam Cole dropped a little bit of knowledge on his buddy MJF after beating Buddy Matthews. Okay, I'm waiting for something. Mr. Noob, I've never seen employees who love their company as AEW wrestlers do. Tony must be buying Little Caesars pizzas daily. Yo, that's kind of jokes, right? It is a lot of like, I love this place. I love my boss. I love my worker. Like, it's odd. It's a lot. Happy birthday, Edge. Absolutely. Why does everyone in AEW look Cal's perpetually darkness? All right. These factions don't land at all. It's like loose affiliations. I like the Moxley faction. They need, again, like, even if you guys want to go back a little bit, like, if you think back in the day, you always had to have a counter action, right? Like, if you have a good faction, you need someone to go up against them, right? Like, the Nation of Domination was great, but they had DX to fuck with. So, again, you either pick a side and you get behind a group. That's what makes it exciting. Right now, Moxley doesn't have any real competition. They're just fucking people up. Adam Page, for me, gets full marks. Like, if I was to vote tonight, Adam Page would be in the top 3 of, like, wrestlers of 2024 for AEW. And might even be close to number 1. The only reason I hesitate is William Ospreay has been phenomenal, right? But Adam Page has been one of the best things on AEW programming week in and week out and week in and week out. His stories aren't always the greatest, but man, has he cut good promos. He has a chip on his shoulder. I think if you book him a little bit better, but keep him like this, I like what they're doing with Adam Page. See, that's called positive. Not you, Boston. Brody is a savage. His band is amazing, and he loses to everyone. I would love to see how Hunter would handle that. I would too. The House of Black have been booked into the dirt. I don't get it. If you have something that cool and that exciting, why not use it? Also, real quick question. Am I crazy? But we've had one match, right? One match? I love what Adam Page is doing right now. Yep. I hope not, KJ. To be honest, KJ, I'm not interested in a team of that. That's the rumor. Now, Brian, I don't know. But that's kind of what I've heard. Like Ospreay's busy with Callis. Cole's busy with MJF. Darby Garcia could maybe get pulled into this. But remember, Garcia also wants to fight I almost called him Jersey Boy. He wants to fight the Scapegoat. And now we got the PCC. Dun, 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 dun. Happy Halloween. Roll Tide. Welcome. Agreed. One match, and I think we're up to 6 promos. Well, we're up to almost 50 minutes, 35 minutes of promo. And we're not getting a match anytime soon, guys, as Moxley's heading to the ring with his band of misfits. But they gave it... Somebody out there tell me if I'm crazy. I saw a graphic that said up next, and it was a picture of Chris Jericho. Did I make that up? Jack Perry, thank you. This sucks. One match so far. What the fuck? I never thought I'd say this, but Adam Page in WWE, Trips would have a ton of fun. Hangman Adam Page in Ring of Honor was good. He was a little lackluster for a while in AEW. He was hanging around with the Dark Order. He was drunk all the time. He's been good. Again, I think there's something there. I don't think you're gonna get a whole lot of bad with Adam Page. He just needs a little more directing, a little more. But again, I think he was one of the guys who were kind of like, we don't need to listen to vets. We know what we're doing. I don't know if he fits in that system. But the BCC is in the ring. It would be something. MDB, I've been asking for this. Do it. Fucking do it. Adam Page as the leader of BCC would be interesting. Yeah, but I think that falls a little flat. I don't know. Like Adam Page as like a lone wolf, like I beat to my own drum works a lot better than Adam Page in a faction. Brody King would be getting booked like Braun Strowman, but better. Maybe. It remains to be seen, right? Triple H has made his mistakes too, so I don't know. But I can't help but think that like the best Malachi Black we had was in NXT. If he gets his hands on the House of Black, what would Triple H do with them? Hopefully. So now Moxley comes out to respond to Orange Cassidy. If I was writing the show, Moxley would have came out when Orange Cassidy was in the ring. Pink sauce is the greatest sauce. Right. Damn near 2 months, actually. KJ, I'm still predicting that they're taking his number 1 contender spot away from him, and I think Darby turns and joins Moxley. A lot of people think that Orange Cassidy might join Moxley, so I don't know. It's a little confusing. Just join. Mark Jackson, how you doing? How you doing? Show's been a little bit boring. A little bit, not a lot. A lot of talking, a lot of promo tonight. We've had one match in the first 50 minutes of the show, and a varying degree of successful promos. Yeah, but if you're going to switch to sports entertainment, you got to do it well. That's why I said Tony Khan should just stay in his lane, right? If you're the show that puts on banger matches, put on the banger matches. People will tune in to see really good matches if you do them well, but you got to be something. You don't have an identity. Like, what is AEW's identity in 2024? I'll ask that to the people out there. And that's not hate. That's just a straight up question. If you were to explain to somebody, what is the mission? Like, what is the mission statement? What is the identity of AEW right now? Good matches, good stories, great pro wrestling. where the best wrestle, but we don't see them? What is their, their MO? What's the plumber doing in AEW? He's one of the best parts of this show, man. Like, I think, kind of going piggybacking on what Boston said, if it was like Moxley and Page face to face and they were both kind of heated, I think I could get behind that. Yeah, no shit, eh? Oh, wait a minute. They got Yuta. What the fuck? They got Yuta. What the fuck? Is this storyline between Moxley better than the storyline with the Elite? Yes. Those storyline with the Elite suck. And they only did that so Tony Khan could wear a neck brace on at the NFL draft, which was embarrassing. Here's Orange Cassidy. Was Yuta bait? Why would you come and save Yuta? This new NWO isn't too bad. It's not too bad. The bit of yeah, okay. So they used Yuta to bait Orange Cassidy. So Orange Cassidy looks like a fucking idiot. Yeah, I don't think so. Not quite yet. So we got a brawl. Here's Evil Uno. Johnny Hungy in the ring. John, another member, Dark Order just sucks. 100%, Adam. 100%. It's what people say when you call them out on them doing a bad job. They say, well, we're not like the other thing. No, you're not doing a good show. Right? And then when you put on a show and we've had one match in the first hour, what are you then? So you got to be careful when you say things out loud. What do you think the Mox objective is? Take over the company. That's what he said anyway. So Wheeler, they pretended to beat up Wheeler so OC would come out and save him. And now they're about to Pillmanize OC. Darby from the roof. It's Sting. No, it's Darby. It's Darby. My bad. I don't know where Trent is actually. I thought Trent should have went heel first. He kind of did, yeah, for a minute. Darby Allin from the roof, biting. As Dark Order members have been put in place to unhook him. So a lawn gnome and a guy with a Claudio chucks Darby into the table. The table breaks. Silver continues to be ineffective, and Cassidy continues to be choked. Yeah, why would anyone save Yuta? Yuta's a heel. We got more. Oh, here comes Top Flight. It's crazy. It's still Darby. It's Darby. Daniel Garcia, private party. The locker room empties, folks. We got chaos. Inzaguri Wheeler. Where were you guys 8 minutes ago? The pink pinata. Yuta as bait. Ploy. I sense a ruse. As the BCC leave, and here come the Elite. What the fuck? Oh, we're going right into the tag match. That's crazy. So we have two heel factions trying to hijack the company. Did Moxley totally forgot that he's the fucking champion? I'm very confused with this storyline. It's jumping places. I'm trying to give it love, Roll Tide. I'm trying to be positive. I know some people out there don't get it, but I'm trying to be positive. As Private Party comes out with the locker room, The Elite come out for the match. So up next, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get the second match of the night at the top of the hour. Ooh, risky spot for the Bucks. So the Young Bucks are EVPs. They tried to take over the company, didn't work. And they seemingly don't care that Moxie's trying to take over the company. So I'm a little confused by all of this. But you can't have Wheeler Yuta turn heel and then use him to bait a baby face like that. To me, you'd have to be a moron. Like, if I was a baby face, I'd be in the back like, kill him, fuck him. I feel like there are so many random stories that just pop up and then go away with no conclusion. I call it pop-up book writing, right? Like, people say long-term storytelling. Tony Khan believes in pop-up books, right? So just, oh, it's pretty, and turn the page. Oh, it's pretty, turn the page. That's it. That's all we're getting. It's sad to see a beast like Buddy look like this. Truly one of my faves since WWE. I hate it. Airborne, I'm with you, buddy. I don't disagree at all, my guy. Now, we are setting up the World Tag Team titles. Will be on the line. Will the Bucks retain? Will Private Party break up? Get your votes in. Let me know who you're taking. And remember, folks, I got over 130 with me right now. I would love to see 150 in this chat tonight. Dear Lord, please help. Bully Ray offered to do it for free. I would have taken him up on that offer in a heartbeat if I was fucking Tony Khan. Tony Khan is booking haikus. I did like them using Yuta as bait, except he acts like he doesn't want to be a heel. Yeah, it's a little tough for me, right? But he just turned heel, so it feels a little fresh. Like, if the heels were going to beat him up, he kind of deserves it. I don't feel compelled to go save him, but it is what it is. The only thing I like what Moxley's doing, but I don't love the Dark Order. I don't love a top flight. Like, I mean, I feel like there should be better, but there's not, I guess. 4 zip yanks. There you go. There you go. Bucks get no pop, none. Mac Daddy sounds so much like Jim the Anvil Neidhart. It's insane. And he just chimes in once in a while with like a catchphrase. Alex, I like that comment, but I'm not clicking on it. Private Party wins. Bucks lose. Wrestlers asked to be on the show, and he puts them up for no reason. Shad for your son. AEW needs to be 3 hours tonight. Stop that. Private Party for the win. Old Bucks for the win. I want PP with the Bucks. The Bucks are Tony's baby. I feel like Private Party's going to win, though. I really do. I can't imagine Private Party's going to lose and break up, but they might. I just don't know if I care. Bucks getting no pop again. Nobody cares about the Bucks. I think that Shane is a smoke screen and he is not coming. Yeah, I think they just say it for clickbait. I think they just throw it out there so people click on it and it might generate interest. I've said this. I've been on the record. I do not believe Shane is going to join AEW. As a fan, I would love Shane to join AEW. As somebody that covers wrestling every night, I think it would be chaos. I think it'd be amazing. I think it'd be a hell of a story. I think it would lead to clicks. I want it to happen. I don't believe it will actually happen. Private Party for the win. Private Party's got this. If the Bucks lose, they have to give up their private plane. They can't lose. Was that said out loud, or did you make that up, Cherokee George? Well, if they ring the bell before the top of the second hour, we have to count it as 2 matches. No way the Bucks lose in the middle of Dynamite. It'd be really weird. The Bucks are starting to give me the Jericho ick. Lady B, they've been doing that. Again, I am on the record that it's big, splash to the outside. Crowd's into it. Good energy to start this one. The people closest to Tony are hurting AEW the most. The Bucks, Jericho, Garcia to an extent. Not that it's his fault, but it's Tony Khan's favorites being overused, overbooked, and poorly booked that are hurting the company. Because I think if you're a real fan and you want to sell tickets, you want people to tune into your programming, you got to use the better talent. There's better talent on your roster than Mercedes Moné, than Jericho. Jericho Ishii, who gives a flying fuck? Sorry, I'm late. Don't be sorry I'm broken. Watching Clout Chaser. Oh, good. Great. But welcome. Private Party has to win. It was it's what the booking is telling me. But it's Tony. I think they have to win, but I think if you were gonna, why not just let them win at the pay-per-view then? Like, why extend it to 2 weeks later? As Quen taking the ring bell away. Quen hits his partner with the bell. Oh. What's in his hair? Did someone glaze this kid? KJ, would you put call up Jerry Lawler and put him in commentary again in AEW? No. I mean, again, I love Jerry. I really do. Jerry was phenomenal. Great color commentator. But, I mean, again, at this point in time, no. But there's other people out there. Matto's out there. You have Nigel in-house. But, again, that's kind of what my previous point was. Jericho, the Young Bucks, Excalibur is the biggest example of Tony Khan's friends hurting AEW. Excalibur sucks at his job. Excalibur wears a mask and we don't know why. Excalibur is not a luchador. Excalibur is not good on commentary, but Tony likes him. They're friends. He's friends with the Bucks. That's what's hurting AEW more than anything. Oh, good. Can't wait for Buddy Matthews to be relevant. Yeah, that's kind of what happens. Cheat to win. Not a sniff of Ricochet. Not yet. No. As we are just over the hour mark right now. The Bucks are in complete control. I'm trying to figure out what one the Bucks have in their hair. And for some reason, we got blood. Blood. He bleeding. Yeah, blade job 100%, my guy. I did not expect that. He's going to be bleeding. Watch. Yeah, MDP. So then Matthew and Nicholas hit each other. Stuber kicked his A. This match is clunky and a little all over the place. Would anybody agree with that assessment? Like, I don't get, like, it's so tag team partners are hitting each other. Nobody's tagging in. Now we're doing suplexes in stereo. Pearls in his hair. Oh. Falcon arrow to the floor. And then another one, a suplex on the inside. We should. Abaddon is wrestling for the Ring of Honor Women's title tomorrow on Ring of Honor. As it's Halloween, so she gets a match. Like, am I wrong? Like, listen, I'm really curious what the fans out there are thinking right now. We got 135 with me. Is it a weird kind of clunky match? Which I know someone in the chat's going to be a smartass and go, that's all the Young Bucks matches. But let's say you've never seen a Young Bucks match before. This match just feels highly unorganized. Tony should get more. Yeah, 100%. I mean, Matto's great. I don't know what Matto's commitment level is, so I can't speak to that. If Tony Khan could get Matto, that would be outstanding. The guy is unbelievable. Hearing him do Maple Leaf Pro a couple weekends ago, or last weekend, or whatever the fuck it was, couple weeks ago now. Again, he brings energy, excitement, enthusiasm, all the shit that Excalibur has no clue on what to do. I knew it. I don't want party to split. Alex, I mean, yeah. Yes, I know Excalibur was a wrestler. I do. Was he a luchador? Why is he married to the mask? Is he so fucking ugly he can't take the mask off? Because he's not Rey Mysterio. He's not fucking Dragon Lee. He's not this long-standing luchador that wears a mask because he stands on business. He's a nobody. I think his real name's like Mark or some shit. I want to see, actually. But let me know. Let me know what you think. Am I wrong? But right now, the vote is split like 50-50 in the chat, folks. That's pretty crazy. What was his real name? Mark Litzman from Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, that makes sense. Yo, Detroit known for their long history of luchador wrestling. What the fuck are we doing? Match is slow. Yes, I agree. Thank you. This match is slow. No, feel like it's weird and clunky on purpose because they just came from the chaos before the match. All right, JV. Oh, okay. Feels clunky and cluttered. I don't know why they even have referees. Willie, man, and I know you spent time in the ring. It's really weird how inept and unimportant the referees are in this company. And maybe it's younger wrestling fans that just think the ref doesn't matter, but the ref really matters in good storytelling, like in the ring psychology. And so it blows my mind that the refs are just right. Like you could get you could get a Roomba with a hand that just counts 3 counts. Quen is busted open. Yes. I believe the Bucks cannot work a tag match. You're not wrong, man. I'd rather Joey Styles than Sockface. I would too. Rest in peace, Private Party. Probably. I agree, KJ. Thank you. Lame ass blood spot. Things you never say out loud, right? Like, how often have you guys seen, or I can't count how many times I've ever said out loud, well, that was a lame blood spot. Like, but it's like smoke and mirrors. It's like the Bucks use shit like that to cover up the fact that they're having a shit match. But we got a hot tag, which got shut down right away. The silent match. Great use of inept. I try, my guy. I'm educated. What can I say? Some days I'm SMRT. The suplex spot on the floor was brutal. Let's go, PP. Get yo shit together. Hey, KJ. What's up, Polo? How you doing? He was a big fan of El Generico. Okay. So was I. So from now on, I'm going to wear a lucha mask for every stream. I think he wears a mask to avoid paying his ex-wife alimony. Like, it makes no sense. There's nothing about his wrestling history that makes me think, yeah, this guy should wear a mask. Private Party! 450s in stereo. 2. Why did both guys kick out? Excalibur is that's what it is. That's the truth right there. It's fucking Dave Meltzer. El Generico. Hey, you stop that. Where's Aubrey Ed? Is it Rensburg? What bald one is this guy? As we get a Canadian Destroyer. This match is nowhere close to their Wrestle Dream match. It's just sliced bread, running knee. It's just a series of shit. Hiding his mask because he couldn't take William Regal's harassment. Now that's a cool spot. The pendulum power spot, I love that spot. I might have not a whole lot of good to say. That pendulum power bomb is fucking awesome. Excalibur broke the TV camera too many times. Keep it coming. Why else is Excalibur wearing a mask? If you're watching right now, only wrong answers. Some of them might be right. But why does Excalibur wear a mask? As we got more biting, a lot of biting on this show. A lot of wrestlers in AEW are teething. I don't get it. We've only had 2 matches, and I am sure she will appear before the end of the night, or before the night is over. Absolutely. It's Baldy always does Bucks matches, not Aubrey. Sup, KJ? What's up, Jeffrey? And the IWC was crying about the rear. It's so fucked up. We want, TV 14. Fuck PG. Oh, someone's bleeding? That's too much. Fucking funny. Pickle. The blood spot was amazing and unexpected. I loved it. Yeah, I agree with you, 316. That's a very good point, sir. As we get a tope, and we're going to get another tope. Oh, up and over. And the crowd's cheering. I got to give them that much. The arena is lighting up tonight. I'll give you that. Excalibur has warrants. This is my favorite. Mask out of fear someone might recognize him. I doubt that unless it's criminally related. Excalibur super glued his mask. I like that one. Excalibur could be Rey Mysterio's long lost son, El Marco, or El Detroito. As now they're dragging. They just drag him up the ramp and leave him. Okay. Surprise PP has lasted this long. Yeah, it's the longest. We're about the 15-minute mark for this match. And here's Okada. So goodbye, Private Party. Excalibur looks like he dates 16-year-old girls. And we get a shitty tombstone. Where's the tag? It's a different story if everybody knew who Excalibur was. Seriously doubt if he didn't wear mask. People. Yeah, again, I don't get it. That's why I shit on it. He didn't if he was fucking some long-standing luchador that had this huge career and didn't want to, dishonor the lucha tradition. I get it. Right? Like, oh, they do Private Party's finisher. 2-2-2. Quen kicks out. No, not Quen, the other one. Milk and cookies, by the way. And he really does have pearls in his hair. Holy fuck. But yeah, I agree with you, Willie. It makes no sense. None. Right? It's like as the Bucks are pumping up the Reeboks. Where's the tag? Where's the rules? Where's the match? Super kick. Double super kick. Literally, the Excalibur's excitement level right now. 4 consecutive super kicks. Thanks. Who else gave me good reasons why he's still wearing a mask? He's running for president. That's a good one. You do have an El Generico beard already. To be objective, unbroken, I will accept that. Too wide is disappointment of what he's watching. He loves it though, I think. So that's he wears a mask so someone might recognize him. I like the super glue one. I think that's what it might be. And they fuck up the EVP trigger into a roll up. 2-2-2. And the crowd's going wild. So I got to say something like the old geezers hurt tag team wrestling. I don't know what that means. Oh, the old Bucks. Yeah. This is a fucking mess. Kick out. Enziguri. Why did you go to the apron to do that? And then he just came back in. No tag. EVP trigger. Kicked out. He fucking kicked out. This company is crazy. This company is fucking crazy. Why are the elite? Yeah, it's a good question. But the crowd is going nuts. I have to tell them that. Okada dressed like Bob Barker. We want Sting, Isaiah, and Cassidy. Yeah, they're not doing so well. Dude's from Detroit. How old is he? 80. He's older than me. He was born 1980. In July as well. So he's almost, yeah. He's a few years older than me by a few days. Quen is back! Oh my God, the match won't end! This is so boo-boo. Excalibur is Brad Maddox. Frank. I'll take that. That is hilarious. Bucks won all the time when they suck. The crowd is chanting this is awesome and are on their feet. So They're going to win. Private Party's going to win. Poison Rana. Scotty on fire tonight. There you go, milk and cookies. One, two. Oh, and still a tag team. Private Party beats the Young Bucks. The match finally comes to an end. Thank the Lord. Congratulations, Private Party. As we got new tag team champions. Woo! Oh, anyone else sweating? Holy shit. I have on AEW, but busy reading my company's newsletter. Oh, that sounds riveting. Oh, now we got a standoff. Is this going to be another, like we just saw, like the handshake? Is it going to be like, we're the mean EVPs, but congratulations, guys. Can't we all just be friends? So Excalibur is a white guy. Yeah, I think he's fucking, there you go. The old respect between so EVP is going babyface. Maybe. Even though they cheated during the match. Okada tombstone a guy. But mad love. I love this fucking company some days. What do you think you actually washes his mask is the question. Yeah, it probably smells like fucking cheese and sweat and ew. Outside interference. As Private Party going into the crowd. And then they're over with the crowd right now. And AEW hasn't had a whole lot of these kind of moments. So I give them some points on this one. Is this a best of 7 because they face each other at Wrestle Dream? No. This is it. Your new champions. I wonder if this frees up Young Bucks to help the AEW. Like they have a come to Jesus moment. And then the Bucks help against Moxley. I wonder if they try and make themselves the heroes of that story. I do give Excalibur credit because nobody can ramble off lineups for 3. Willie, you might have a point. So we're getting reminded, John Moxley, Orange Cassidy, official for Full Gear. Folks, actually, I'll put this up in the chat. Start. Moxley versus OC. As we get Jamie Hayter and Penelope Ford at Full Gear. Let me know how you feel about Moxley versus OC at Full Gear. You like it? You don't like it? How do you feel about it? Why Isaiah not loading up next week? Why is AEW not loading up next week? Robert, you're going to have to reconfigure what you just said. Excalibur is a lucha. I shouldn't have clicked that one. Shit. This should have ended AEW. So next week, Penelope, who I think is an underrated wrestler, and Jamie Hayter, who's been buried since her return. Crowd loved it. And I always say that, Boston, I might not like everything that happened, but if you're over with the crowd, you're over with the crowd. The crowd was into just about 90% of everything that happened. It was a little indulgent. It was a little much. It went a little long, but the crowd was in it. So I got to give credit where it is I do. Yeah, I know he had to. He had to. But just do it on your pay-per-view, not 2 weeks later. New champs. PP, yes, is AEW's best tag team. Based on the gold, yes. As right now, I'm getting a hype package for Swerve versus Shelton Benjamin. We still have 40 more minutes of the show. I'm exhausted. I want to lay down. Anybody should get a pop for beating the Bucks. Maybe that's part of it. Glad we have new champs. Bucks sportsmanship. The sportsmanship's a little odd, right? Because they literally had Okada come out and help them cheat. Again, too many wishy-washy people in the business. BFD, the big flame deal. Well, okay. Excalibur is EVP realizing that they need to cut the crap. PP wins. I think this is good for business. I do agree with that. Outrunners for AEW Tag Champs. AR1, you're 100% right. You need more guys like that. Now, if Private Party can get over with the crowd, if Outrunners get over with the crowd, FTR is still kind of over with the crowd. Maybe you can use House of Black better. You still have, the Gun Club in some capacity. Build up the tag team division. Bring back the AEW tag team division. Much needed title change. I would agree. Now, if the Bucks just stay home for like a few weeks, we're good. 5 years of making good. Good job, PP. There you go. Finally. Mox versus OC equals don't care, to be honest. 59% of the chat saying it's good. Can we put the belts on the Outrunners now? The Bucks, yeah, it would be nice. Agreed. KJ, because AEW and NXT are going head-to-head next week. Context is king on that one, my guy. Jamie Hayter has been stuck in the 70s. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't mind it. I just wish Jamie Hayter was booked like a former champion and actually took on other champions or had an angle with champions. Daphne, yeah. Hey, it's Halloween. But ladies and gentlemen, we are on commercial break. I'm losing my voice. Things are crazy. We got new tag champs. I will remind everybody we are back tomorrow night for our Crown Jewel predictions and previews. We're here on Friday for SmackDown and Rampage, and then Saturday noon, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be live for WWE Crown Jewel. If you did not know, they just added a 6-man tag, the Bloodline versus the New Bloodline, or the OG Bloodline versus the New Bloodline. However you look at it, we are getting a Bloodline 6-man tag with a lot of Survivor Series implications added to the card. The Crown Jewel actually has more matches than I think the previous 3 pay-per-views. So it's very interesting. Nick and I will be here live, brunch with the boys. Get up, grab your breakfast, grab your snacks, and join us for all the fun, as we will be here all afternoon long in what should be a very interesting card. I know I've been a little critical of like this Crown Jewel belt shit, but KO and Randy should cook. Seth Bronson should cook. The Bloodline versus the Bloodline shall be interesting. A lot going on. Triple threat for the U.S. title. Fatal 4-way for the women's tag titles. It's shaped up to be nice. Swerve versus Shelton. There's a lot of time left on the clock. Is that actually happening now? Woo! As we're going, finally. So they gave us a graphic an hour ago. Up next, Jericho. And now we are getting a little highlight package of what happened last week. So weird. One more for 150. No, not 2 more. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Don't leave. We're that close to 150, guys. Austin Power haters. How does that feel, baby? Jericho Ishii. What the fuck are we doing? That I just laid down. So yeah, 60% of the chat like the OC booking. But here's the learning tree. Teamwork makes the dream work. I wonder if Hater drove the mystery machine to the arena. I hope so. So Chris Jericho continues to waste our TV time. But they reacted. Son of a bitch. 2 matches so far. Bobby debut tonight, maybe. Ford needs more camera time. Ford's good. Ford's underrated. Like, Ford's involved in wrestling schools in the Buffalo area with her hubby. Ford's got actually. Nope, I fucked up. But Ford's better than we know. Ford's been on the independents. Ford's worked hard. as I confused her with someone else for a second. But she is involved and she does a lot, but we never see her, and she's been away for quite a while. Is this KO first time agreeing to Crown Jewel? Maybe. I don't think so. Stop. All the learning tree branches watching out at home as they boo. That's interesting. A lot of people feel that way nowadays. I'll be back. All right. An hour and a half in, 2 matches. Wow. Of course, Jericho on TV talking about how Terrifier 3 became the #1 movie in America. Guy's so full of himself. It's disgusting. Big Bill needs to brush his hair. Why did Jericho have to be on this episode? He has to be on every episode. His ego. He's afraid that if he misses an episode, somebody might take his spot. The senior citizens are feuding for the Ring of Honor Championship, but Ishii doesn't waste time and still wrestles great. I love Ishii. I just don't want to see Ishii fight Jericho for the Ring of Honor title. I don't think that's the wrong thing to say out loud. Jericho versus Ishii for Ring of Honor. It's a tragedy what Tony Khan has done to Ring of Honor. Groovy, baby. Groovy. Jericho just mentioned Meltzer. He wants KJ. Yeah. Again, he's sitting on the toilet every morning, scrolling the internet, and when he's crying about all the hate and all the criticism, he then comes onto TV and tries to, I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna show them. But it's just not entertaining. It's not good. It's shit. And it's for the Ring of Honor title. Put Jericho on Ring of Honor. Put Jericho behind a paywall. As we are getting an Anna J package, and I got no problem with this part of the show. The Learning Pumpkin. Jericho's a troll. Ford was gone for 2 years, just came back. Yes, she did. I like this a lot. They're actually selling me on one of their talents. Anna J, Mariah May. Dude brought up Meltzer and the Stars. He's really trolling. He's trying so hard. And I know people out there are going to, he's doing his job, KJ. He is trying so hard. And it's for the smart audience. It's for a very small pocket of the audience. It is the workings of an egomaniacal, insecure old man. Now, Garcia given is so fucked. So Garcia's got Perry up against the wall like a bitch. Did you sleep with my girlfriend? I know you did, Dylan. Oh, wait, wrong show. My bad. The Blade left. I'm not sure what the official reason was. I'm assuming, did it matter? He wasn't really being booked. I'm not looking forward to Ishii and Jericho. Put it on Ring of Honor as my shit freezes. All right, that's interesting. Yeah, no, Ishii, Chris Jericho, I don't understand it. I don't. But they're clearly setting up Garcia versus Perry. Again, Garcia's begging a heel to be less heelish. And so we went from the Bucks to Jericho to Mercedes. The trifecta of holy fuck, I don't care. Valen, I appreciate the comment. We will save the rating to the end of the night, though. But here comes the brick house. She's a brick house. Kamille gonna take on Stat. How do you pay Mercedes so much money and Camille's a bigger star? Whoever watched Terrorizer 3 should be evaluated. I haven't seen it. I have no, and it's not a Jericho thing. I just haven't seen it. I love Kris Statlander's entrance, though. Jack Perry just got bitched out. Right? Just got bitched out. It was fucking hilarious. Bucks leaving? Yeah, the Bucks should take some time off. If the Bucks go away for a while, let Moxley fuck everything up in the company. Then they can come back with Kenny and be heroes. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Right? But right now, Jericho, the Bucks, Mercedes probably, but guys like Jericho and the Bucks, we've seen them so much. Go away. And that's not hate. I just want them to take a break. Green Geo. Yeah. Statlander for the win. Oh, yeah, I'll put that in a poll, I guess. But I really don't want Statlander to win this match. Mercedes definitely feels like a shell of what Sasha was. And she's just, again, she's one of these people that believe her own hype. It's all talk, no walk. I haven't seen it. I heard it was very violent and X-rated. Well, there you go. What did VHS say? What did VHS say? Jack Perry might as well hold. Yeah, 100%. Didn't that feel like that? Stop picking on me, bro. They were shredding paper. Shredding paper? Okay, I missed that. Like, what, are they shredding their contracts? Maybe that's what it is. They're shredding, like there were no longer EVPs. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. This show baffles me at times. No more talking in wrestling. Well, we need some. But we're on a third match of the night. 61% of the chat taking stats so far. Statlander, cool look from Kamille. Camille's good. The crowd made no noise for Kamille. It's because they don't like Sasha, and Kamille is with Sasha. What documents are they shredding? Has me intrigued. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know. What would they be shredding? And why then? And why there? That's Abaddon. Where? KJ break part of his beard when Jericho popped up. Fucking hell. It was almost true, Jeffrey. Don't know. Is the Big Show booking AEW? Yeah, right? I don't even think Big Show's with AEW anymore. The things she can't come back to WWE with the way she... Well, again, I mean, business first. But, again, she won't go back to WWE because WWE will expose her for being the mid-carder that she is. She wanted Charlotte Flair money. She's not worth Charlotte Flair money. Tony gave her more than Charlotte Flair money, and that's where she's happy. So that's the problem. If she went to WWE, there's like 8 women, 9 women, 10 women that are better than her in every capacity. Better promos, better in-ring, and she will get exposed. So she comes here, rarely wrestles, and acts like she's the shit. What's the, how does it, I'm trying to remember. I made a noise for, hey, down boy. The Blade is recovering from surgery on 2 herniated discs. Thank you, Ken. But he left the company before he got the surgery. So maybe that's why, like, it all tied together. And I know the Blade does run wrestling schools in the Buffalo area. So maybe that's more of his focus. How do we get rid of CM Punk plans? I like that one. So I'm going to go on a limb in here and say the tag match should have been the main event without even seeing the main event. Only thing that would make it warrant the main event is Lashley. If not, what the fuck? Yeah, you're not wrong. Title change, your EVPs, a high energy match. You follow it up with, no offense, the ladies always kind of come after something crazy. I kind of wish if you were going to do that big moment, I honestly, and I know some people are going to disagree with me, I kind of wish that would have happened at Wrestle Dream. I think it would have made the overall moment better. But they didn't. 2 weeks later, Fright Night Dynamite, make it a little special. It's just a big moment that's going to get swallowed by whatever comes. Pause and pause. 3 matches is crazy. Air One, you're not wrong. 3 matches with 20 minutes left in the show. And we got one more match to go. 2 count, decent match. Oh, dude, that's what happened to this. When I started doing streams, it was just one strip of gray. All this fucking Jericho stress, just poof. It's not gray, it's really blonde. Shut up. Mercedes was carried by those around her. 100% share. 150%. And again, they just not good. More horrible. Yeah, they're shredding all the shit storylines. What a move by Kamille. Wow. Kamille, the powerhouse, showing off her athleticism. Amazing leg lariat. Blue Thunderbomb. 2-2-2. I like this. This might turn out to be match of the night. 5-0 Yankees. Holy shit. Making it a series. Kamille just hasn't been looking good at all since being with Mercedes. Little details, Will. And this is like, I know fans out there at times think I'm being picky or being mean. Details. It's all about details. Statlander with a tombstone. And it's over. All right. Quick and easy. And Mercedes, like, just the faces Mercedes make are bad. Like, I'd hate, like, I can only imagine this lady in bed just, we know you're faking, bitch. As she gets nailed with the belt, give me a mic. We need more talking. Let's go. Nobody can just get beat up tonight. And now she just degrading Kamille. Back to Willie's point, Kamille doesn't look good at all. But Sasha beat Queen Aminata clean with no help from Kamille. Then Kamille fights Queen Aminata a week later, and Sasha helps Kamille. Just the same thing. Stat gets the win, and instead of Mercedes, Stat getting the win's not a problem. But Mercedes should jump Kamille. I'm good with that. Sorry, Stat. And then Kamille and Stat and Mercedes work together to beat up Stat. Instead, Mercedes doesn't. She doesn't need a bodyguard. She's a badass. She doesn't need a bodyguard. Just like Jack Perry, Kamille looks like she should be holding on to fucking Sasha's pocket. Yes, I stole it. Thank you for that. Mercedes was obviously very well produced in WWE. The creativity bankrupt on her own. That's it. And that's a lot of people. We've seen that with a lot of people. Sometimes when you're getting produced really well, it goes to your head. And then when you get cut loose, you're like, fuck, I'm not as good as I thought I was. The only problem with Sasha is she thinks she's still that good. We got a main event spot, guys. It has to be Lashley, right? As we are getting a replay of Hook and Christian and Kip. Does anybody give a flying fuck that Kip joined the Patriarch? CM Punk trash talk WWE, and guess where he is now? That's the thing. Business first, right? And I think Triple H understands at times, she works for AEW. She's supposed to kind of walk the walk, right? But we got Christian in the back with Mama Wayne, Little Wayne's tucked in the back, poor bastard, and Kip. I'm turning heel. I like heels more than baby faces now. All right. Trade. I'm having trouble trading my Mone autograph because it's No one wants it. That doesn't surprise me. So up next, the main event, Swerve Strickland, Shelton Benjamin. The crowd did not care about that Mercedes promo. They don't. They don't react. They don't give a fuck. It is the biggest waste of money in pro wrestling. Period. There is no contract worse than Mercedes contract. None. Zero. Zilch. Yeah. They don't give a fuck. She's so fake, so pretentious, and not in a good way. Nobody gives a fuck. Everyone's just like, go away. Right? She's the annoying one that shows up to a party already half cut, just like trying to hijack the whole thing. Stands up on a coffee table. Woo, I'm here. You're like, get the fuck out. Go away. Go home. Best match of the night. It was heading that way. It ended too abruptly. I think the tag match overall was more fun, even though it was fucking chaos. What kind of bodyguard is Kamille? A fucking terrible one. It honestly looks like Sasha is Camille's bodyguard. I agree, Willie. It's bad. You sign this lady. She's the longest reigning NWA women's champion ever. She's a brick house by name. And she looks like a shit house every week. And then you get these glimpses in that match. She hits a huge leg lariat. Then she fucking follows up. It was kind of more of a Fame-asser, actually. But then hits a blue thunderbolt. She looks good. And then she gets hit with a tombstone. It's over. And then her boss kicks her back to the back. She pouts. It's crazy. She hasn't been around enough to have Stockholm Syndrome. KJ, who would you add to the... Why would you add anybody to the BCC? Isn't there like 6 of them already? I'm sure a few people would... No, too many. Use the people you got. Yeah, Kamille lost in 7 minutes. Kris wins. I like Kris winning. I just... I hate Mercedes Moné's wigs more than anything. The top of a long list of problems. Is the Dodgers really about to choke the series? Oh, the Yankees aren't going down without a fight. Shredding all TK's huge announcements for the next 6 months. They're shredding all of Chris Jericho's NDAs. Marina is booked always way better and looks tough versus Kamille. Yeah, like if you kind of had Kamille with Marina's attitude, where Kamille just fucked people up and she helped Mercedes win, great. But like I said, Mercedes is getting wins without this lady. You must believe. You could use her autograph. You think that Kamille wishes she was in NXT now? Imagine you're Kamille and you decide, you know what? I appreciate the offer. Thank you, HBK. Thank you, Triple H. I'm going to go to AEW. 4 months later, I think it was, she's tweeting out, I still wrestle. Like, she almost reminding her boss, like, I'm still here. Finally, she debuts with Mercedes. And she's doing this garbage that nobody cares about. Nobody's cheering. Nobody's reacting. And then you tune into NXT and you see Julia, Stephanie Vacour, fucking Delta, Jordan Grace. As I got Mark Briscoe with Kyle O'Reilly and the other member of Conglomeration. The word of the day is instability. I love Mark Briscoe. Let's go. 5-3 Yankees. Okay. Why isn't Kamille doing what Marina's doing? Because Mercedes Moné has to look like the badass. Because Mercedes Moné has to steal. Oh, it's Ishii. Mercedes Moné needs the spotlight. She's so insecure, like Jericho, that if Kamille is doing good stuff, it will outshine her. So they marginalize the people around them. Big Bill, Bounty Hunter, Kamille. Just tell me when I'm telling lies, folks. That's what you do when you're insecure. You marginalize the people around you. If you're good at what you do and you're confident, you build people up. You want to see everyone else do well. But assholes like Jericho, people like Mercedes, they keep people away from their spotlight. They hold on to it. My precious, my precious. As the Bucks are trying to run away, they're working from home. The Bucks are going home. Might be the happiest they've been all night. The Young Bucks wanted to change the world, and nobody would listen. Oh, Cutler had to make it stupid. Even when they do something good, they have to make it stupid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So the BCC is going to beat up someone else we don't care about. It's like high school bullies. I love this shit. Bucks are working from home. Oh, they got Daniels. All right, this is better. This is better. This is better. Cutler crying like a bitch. The gap. I like it. Mark Briscoe played 3 years hockey. Oh, Claudio takes a hammer to Cutler's hand. So he's only going to be able to do one buck at a time tonight. That's unfortunate. But Moxley has Christopher Daniels, and the Goon Squad of jobbers have not looked at the screen and noticed that the BCC is beating somebody up backstage. Oh, Brandon Cutler is going to have to go one at a time on the Bucks tonight. Bucks deserve a break from Dynamite. Deserve might be the wrong word, Richard, but them taking a break and saying we're going home, that's great. But I think what this is leading to is the Bucks, Kenny, Ibushi maybe, they're all going to come back together and that they're going to save. And it might work. It might work. I'm not saying it will, but it might work. But if Chris Jericho could take a little bit of advice from the Bucks, go the fuck home for a while. All right, folks, I'm going to put it out there. Who you taking? Who you taking? We got a main event. We got a fun one, as I'm looking forward to this one. But who's going to win, Swerve or Shelton? And I think this one's intriguing. There's a couple ways this could work out tonight. Do we even get a winner? Whose house? Saw that too. What did Richard say? Bad camera angle. The hammer completely missed. That was like earlier with the kick on Murphy or Matthews. Sorry, I keep calling him Murphy. Matthews, Adam Cole. The camera angle was in the wrong spot because you just saw him completely whiff. Yeah. Sometimes we're dealing with a super indie, remember? Doesn't always work out the way it should. Yankees are choking. This is crap. Again, Brandon Cutler, Chucky T, they're beating up and taking out guys we don't care about. But here comes MVP and Shelton Benjamin. Like I said, the only people upset about Brandon Cutler breaking his hand are the Bucks because now he's got to do one at a time. Yeah, exactly, MDB. Thank you, Moxley. Yeah, exactly. When the crowd cheers because you hurt one of the baby faces, but the Bucks shredded a bunch of paper and they're going home. Daniels, you're an interim EVP. Suspend him. Yell at him. Do something. He clearly missed his hands. Thank you, Moxley. Wallace and Gromit was good too. To be fair, Marina is doing what she's doing against men who can't defend themselves to an extent, right? Like I get it. And I know other people have said that. It kind of gives me those old school China vibes where, again, that's part of the storytelling, right? Where she takes liberties because it causes that hesitation. Now, in the old days, eventually somebody would get their comeuppance, but a lot of, I mean, as long as Marina's not beating up key people, we're kind of okay to an extent. They act as if Mox has 100 guys on his side. It's awesome. It's so funny. And like that, it's just a high school vibe, right? Like walk up and smack his books out of his hands. What's up, nerd? 5-5. Holy shit. Somewhere out there, Nick is losing his fucking mind. Love you, bro. Love Chicken Run movie. Chicken Run was fun. They praised her in the WWE. I think that all those accolades went to Mercedes' head and her ego. She's been drinking too much of her own Kool-Aid. Yeah, she smells her own farts and thinks they're rosy. And that's the issue. Like, listen, I'm not saying she was always not great. She just developed into this ego, right? I'm not even like, when I heard she was getting divorced, it didn't surprise me because she like outgrew homeboy. Like, sorry, no offense, but her attitude, her head. And if she got in the ring and backed it up, if she cut promos and backed it up, I'd be right there. But she doesn't. Everything she does comes off fake. Fake. By the way, we're off and running in the main event. 60% are taking Swerve. So we're still kind of skeptical on how this one's going to go. Swerve for the win. Her and Britt. I like Gouda. Okay. Gouda's a good one. Bring back Griff Garrison. Where is Griff Garrison? Last time we seen Griff, he went like 15 minutes strong with Edge. The Bucks left Okada behind too. Yeah, fuck you. But bye Okada. Bye Jack Perry. Jack Perry's getting bullied by Daniel Garcia, and nobody gave a fuck. They just left their friends. That's where the storytelling has loose ends, right? And they like pop up book. This happens. Now this happens. Now this happens. Don't worry about all the other stuff. Swerve for the win. Swerve to the outside. Griff is on the indies. Yeah, no shit. Has he been taking bookings, Sam Holt? I haven't seen anything with his name on it in a while. Britt and Mercedes are becoming very similar, not as good as they think. Britt, the problem with Britt is she doesn't wrestle enough. You can't wrestle once every 6 months and be good at it. Right? Like, fuck. The guys, let me put it out. Like, I mean, stupid example. But if you put your fucking controllers down for 6 months, the first couple times back, you're a little rusty. Imagine actually getting in the ring and having to do it once in a while. Right? She goes back and does her fucking dental work and then shows up again, gets in a match, it's sloppy, then she's gone again. If you're not consistently doing your thing, you just lose it. Was KJ a young woman? What's your favorite cheese? What did I have today? I had some really good fuck, I can't remember what it was. But yeah, no. I love all the cheese. Pause. Give me a good mozzarella. Wallace and Gromit, also a good movie. Gouda's good though. Nice and creamy. Pause. Britt Baker, the shit maker. Why can't Ricky be a part of Moxie Angle? Why can't Ricky be a part of the company? Shelton setting up Swerve in the corner. Oh, Swerve up and over. 619 to the belly. I smell my own parts. How else would I know to pull the cover? Master Noob, well played. Nothing like a good old Dutchie, buddy. Shout out to Pepper Jack, Monterey Jack. Anything with a kick to it is always good. I can't believe during the main event we're going to talk about cheese, but mature cheddar. I'm glad you said mature cheddar. Diddy likes the immature cheddar. Anyway, moving on. Is Britt still sick? Are they saving her versus May for Full Gear? Because that match is not tempting at all. I have no idea. Richard. I know she. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm assuming she's okay. I haven't heard any updates. She had a bit of the flu, the sniffles. They haven't made any mention of it at all. Shelton kicking Swerve's ass. I like it as a heel. Let him control it. Take the building out of it a little bit. Big knee. Aged blue cheese. You lose me a little with blue cheese, John. American cheese is solid. It's just cheese slices, right, bro? I think Bobby shows up in this match. He has to. Or else when? If he doesn't show up tonight, when does he show up, guys? Let me know what you think. Garcia versus Perry at Full Gear. It makes sense. My question to you guys out there, we're about 5. Oh, no, actually, we're less than that now. So November 23rd, 24th. What is it? Remind me. I don't want to know when it is or when it started. Fuck faces. November 23rd. November 23rd. Okay, so we're kind of in that drop zone now. 4 weeks. Yeah. So Garcia, Perry, OC Moxley. What else have they announced? They announced Paige J. White. Not a terrible start to this one. Sharp cheddar. Shelton is worth tuning in. Shelton is. And again, it will be very interesting if Bobby shows up. It's not cheese. That is true. I've heard that. Again, we don't have American cheese per se. Willow also got her noodle wrong. Yes. And someone else got hurt recently too. Britt is CM Punk in her way to WWE. It'd be very interesting to see, Lady B, if Britt does make that transition, because if Britt decides to go the WWE route, she's gonna have to be fully committed, right? And that's the one thing I think a lot of wrestlers have taken advantage of is Tony Khan will give you a lot of money, and then you get to go home and you get to stay home. Look at Miro. Miro's fucking living the dream. Doesn't care. I agree. PVV. That's how a wrestler should look, Tony Khan. Adam, are you talking about Shelton? You can never go wrong with a cheese. Yeah, you can't. Throw a couple cheese slices on a grilled cheese, you're good to go. Maybe Full Gear, maybe. Lashley shows up on pay-per-view. The match has to end with the BCC kicking people's asses again. But the bigger story would be Swerve Bobby. So if Bobby, what do you do between now and Full Gear to keep MVP interesting? Yeah, good Mott's is always solid. You might be right. I feel that TK is 100%. Again, like we said, 100%. Like that's my problem with the company at times is Jericho, the Young Bucks, Excalibur. The worst things about AEW. Again, I feel like it's very similar to Vince McMahon. Like Vince just booked what Vince liked. He didn't give a fuck about the fans. That's kind of what TK's doing. I like them. They're great. So what? Live NXT on USA. Their over one was put on the TV. How long before we get announcements that there's going to be pre-shows on Wednesday shows? This show got me fatigued as fuck. Dude, I'm with you. I've been sweating live on YouTube for fucking an hour and a half now. Any updates on Nikki Garcia's situation? I haven't heard any. Nope, none of my business. I don't care. Got my own problems. Bobby should show up at Full Gear to help the following Dynamite ratings. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it's overdue. Like, if you bring in pieces, can you really wait? Like, I mean, this started, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we're already a month into the Hurt Syndicate. So what do you do between now and Full Gear to keep it exciting? But Swerve pumping up. Nightmare in the corner. Shut up, Excalibur. Back elbow. And a little bit of shimmy. Swerve still over as fuck. Swerve Strickland, if booked right, is the Jey Uso of AEW. Big kick to Shelton. Honey flavored Swiss. Interesting. I don't know why we should do it. What is it that happens in the brain when you reach the top and come back to earth, like Hogan, Flair, Jericho, Banks? What is it when it happens? Is this like a riddle? Like, do I have to answer in the form of a question? It's what's the term? I mean, on the way up is an inflated ego. Falling down to earth would be a nice way to put it. I don't know what the exact term would be. Nah, see, I'm a ranch guy. Sam, you lost me with blue cheese. Ranch, not blue cheese. Blue cheese is fun. Freaks me out. It's too lumpy. Maple flavored Swiss. I mean, I don't like maple. I like maple syrup. Don't get me wrong, but Marrow hit the jackpot. I'm going back, and I'm not coming back. And Tony's like, fuck it. I don't care. Brit is running a dental office and getting paid by Tony. She don't give a fuck if she sees a wrestling ring forever. 2 count. No, I'm not going to read that. So far, AEW has built 2 matches up for the next week, but neither. Are you guys surprised there hasn't been more talk about next week? That it doesn't feel a little more grandiose? Or is Tony just going to, like, mail it in? Like, I'm a little surprised there hasn't been more announced for next week. Like, next week doesn't feel like a big deal. Powerhouse Hobb helps Shelton. That would be good. That would keep it going. And then you could keep Bobby kind of on the periph. That might work a little bit, Damien. Shelton planting him. Dose. Tony Hawk is the most overrated celebrity in history of celebrities. How? Random. Swerve needs to fix his knee pads before he upsets me. Oh, the patrol's on the loose. AEW needs to be saved. You bring in Powerhouse Hobbs tonight. That could work, JV. Dawn, seems like no build up for next week's show. They aren't giving me a reason to choose them over NXT. NXT's given us 2,300 reasons to tune in. But really surprised AEW hasn't. AEW Full Gear, Saturday, November 23rd, 2024. I can't wait. I hope something happens in this match. Valen, yes. So we're a few weeks away. We've already started announcing matches. My concern is, can they keep the storylines interesting up until the 23rd? House call from Swerve. Tony Hawk is a national treasure. 4 matches next week. He's mailed it in. Well, again, and then he can say, well, we just booked a normal. Like, I don't get it. I'm a little surprised. Cole versus Malachi next week. Really? Son of a bitch. De Niro? What's wrong with De Niro? Big knee strike by Shelton. No sold. Into a jumping flatliner. So when is Roderick getting a match? Yeah, isn't Cole getting an unfair advantage? Or does Roddy have to fight on Rampage and Collision? Swerve gets Fashion Police tickets. AEW chance breakout. If RVD announces that he is wrestling next week, that will take viewers from AEW. RVD is going to be a referee next week, I think. We've been getting a lot of that lately. Happy birthday, Adam Cole. Or Adam Copeland. All right, folks. Both men on the top ropes. Shelton with a powerbomb. I lied. Swerve with the powerbomb. Shelton eats it. Swerve jumping off for the stomp. I don't like when the guy sits up. Big stomp or coup de grace, depending who you ask. And Swerve takes the win. Good match. Solid match. Match of the night. Still kind of weird then that the tag titles went in the middle. But then they needed the time for the whole we quit or we're going home. MVP's got his phone out, giving us a little Paul Heyman vibe right now. He's making a call like that. That's, we know where he got that. Big win for Swerve. Yeah, it was a good match. Decent main event. Lights out. Oh, no. Even production glitch. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, is it who we think it is? Is it him? He phoned it in. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Lashley is here. He is here. Who was he calling? Bobby Lashley is in the building. He finally makes his debut in AEW, ladies and gentlemen. Little bit of a glitch, but we got there. MVP Bobby with a big hug. He has arrived, folks. Throw some flames in that chat if you're feeling it, as we're 8 minutes after the hour. Swerve Strickland picks up a big win over Shelton, and Bobby answers the call right after. Good match to end the show. Bobby Lashley. Bobby is all elite. 100%, 100%. As the holy shit chants break out. It's Morpheus. Bobby Lashley is all elite. Holy shit chants and Shelton's back up. And big clothesline. You still. Okay, Nana being held, and the boys are on to Swerve. Interesting, interesting. Ricochet help out. The Almighty is all elite. What's up, Jake? And down goes Swerve. I didn't even hear it. I was too busy yelling, Chair. I'll be honest with you. Then here comes Tony with the bad commentary. First time we've seen this man on TBS. Who the fuck cares? Exactly. The commentary team is shit. They even pointed out the botch, like the lighting botch. Oh, what was that? Just act like it didn't happen, motherfucker. You know what's about to happen. But we get the hurt lock. Security coming out and Shelton laying waste. MVP popping a couple. Like blackheads, just popping them left, right, and center. Swerve's going to need backup. Who will it be? Our business. Let's go. Bobby versus Swerve at full gear, 100%. It's funny that MVP called him, though. He was in the building. Yeah, dude, he lost. Yeah, I know you don't like watching, but can you come out now? You're going to be here? Are you sure? Okay, thanks, man. Like, you were... The call was senseless. Good end. Yes. This is where, like, the fans of AEW were going to be like, amazing show. It was good. They should have Ospreay versus BCC. We'll see. Guess who's back in business? This is good. This is good shit. I'm okay with that. Bobby signed up for that. You can hear them say 90 seconds. It's a little bit Bush League sometimes, yes. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Dynamite. That is the end of Fright Night. It's over. We survived. Let me know in the chat right now, how did you feel about the show? What did you like? What didn't you like? What was good? What was bad? What was in between? Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. I'm all ears. Tony Khan finally made decisions that make sense. The challenge, Charles, becomes you got to keep them relevant. You got to keep them important. You got to keep them special. That's the only thing I ask for Tony Khan. Now, I feel like Bobby, MVP, Shelton, they have enough clout that they can help drive this. Tonight's main event, match of the night, what happened after the match was great. A little bit of a production error. The announcers suck. Tony Schiavone and Excalibur need to get the fuck away from microphones ASAP. It's not good. It doesn't help your product when you have two morons that don't know how to convey what's about to happen. That all being said, big moment. The Hurt Business is back. The Hurt Syndicate is back in business. And Bobby is there. Now, who else? We'll find out. Time will tell. Who's going to help Swerve? Is anybody going to help Swerve? Time will tell. EJ and Dookie, rumored to be helping out or involved some way, shape, or form. That'd be kind of cool. And from a marketing standpoint, not a bad idea. Bobby signed up. Yeah, no, I got that one. 6.5 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Another WWE guys reunion tonight. It's all WWE wrestling. 5. Ooh, I feel like 5's low. I got to give it a little more than that tonight. Good show, 7.5 out of 10. I'll give the show a 7 out of 10. It was good show, 7 out of 10. Hangman Swerve versus the Hurt Business. I don't know if Hangman fits the bill right now. Hangman's kind of unhinged. He's got Jay White problems. We'll see. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. A good AEW, the better AEW in a long time. A better AEW in a long time deserves solid 8.5. I'm not that high. I love Bobby Lashley, 7.5 out of 10. 6 just because Lashley debuted. Interesting. I don't want to give it a rating. I was playing. Thanks, Anthony. Danny D saying 7. Hurt Syndicate doesn't have the same ring as Hurt Business. I can live with it. I can get behind it. I try not to get hung up on the names too much. AEW has boiled chicken on commentary. It's not good. It's not good. I still don't know why the man's wearing a mask. It's fucking dumb. But they don't know how to roll with things. And they don't. Again, Tony, like Anthony pointed out, Tony Schiavone screaming, first time on TBS. Nobody gives a fuck, Tony. It's, oh my God. Bobby Lashley, a former world champion in multiple companies, is walking down the aisle. That's it. Why is he at your company? We don't care about TNT or TBS. Fuck him. 10 out of 10. Private Party winning the AEW tag titles. Bobby Lashley debut solid. Mike, that's a thank you. I think a little too high. That wasn't a perfect show. Bobby is the future AEW champion. Absolutely. Sooner than later. You got to make that happen quick, Dro. You can hear the timekeepers yell in 90 seconds. It's hilarious. Bobby looked good. Yeah, no, I'm with you. 5.5 out of 10 knee pad. 6 out of 10. Yes, lots of hurt coming. Pause. Great tag match, great main event, and great ending, 7.5. Yeah, I don't, there's parts of that I agree with. Great main event, great ending, 100%. It was, the tag match, the payoff ended up being worth it. Crowd was super into it, so really I don't have much to say. And to be honest, my rating's right there with you. I think I'm at a 7, which might be the highest rating I've given Dynamite in about fucking 3 months. 7, tag match was dope. Again, if you like that kind of thing, that was a dope tag match. There is some issues, but I love they gave up the belts and they went home. Now, I hope they stay there for a hot minute. If they can stay away for a little bit, it could mean a very exciting return. We'll see. I wonder how 2 big heel factions can coexist on Dynamite. That's a good question. We got a lot of factions. We'll see what happens. The chemistry and the history is there already. Tony Khan just fucking booking them right. Yeah, when you sign talent like this, you bring in Mercedes, you bring in Okada, you bring in Ospreay, you bring in the Hurt Syndicate. The pressure is on. It's like being a sports coach. If you coach District 5, nobody cares how many games you lose. But once you got the Mighty Ducks, you got to win some fucking games. It's just the way it is. When your talent, when you brag, I have all this talent, then the only reason why the shows aren't good is you, sir. You've told us you have the talent. You got to book them properly. You got to make it count. Tonight, he made it count in a lot of ways. There was a lot of kind of downtime. There was the fact that there was only 4 matches total tonight is a very un-AEW decision. Lots of promos. Some of them I didn't love. That's why I'm at a 7. Like, for people to say 10 out of 10, there was a lot of just downtime tonight. And I don't care that Brandon Cutler got beat up. I don't. 8 out of 10, best Dynamite in months. I agree with that. Absolutely. I just turned in for the Hurt Biz. There you go. Still 5.5. Not bad. 5 is definitely too low. Lowest I'd say is like a 6.5. I'm with you, Boston. I got to give credit where credit is due. And tonight there was enough to carry us through. To me, it was a solid show. Would I call tonight a great wrestling or a great 2 hours? I don't know if I'd go that far, but they definitely had high spots and high moments and some not so good moments, but overall, a pretty entertaining show. I mean, again, I was pretty energized for most of it. So yeah, 7 seems fair. I wouldn't go much lower than a 7. I don't think it was a 9 or a 10 tonight, but I mean, I think 6.5. Yeah, I got penalized for the first hour. First hour, one match, long. You always lose points when you put Jericho on my TV. I'm sorry, I'm biased. The Hurt Business is back. We need all the business. Ricochet, Powerhouse, Private. I think Ricochet might help Swerve. I think that's what I would do with Ricochet. That debut was meh. It was okay. It was good. It was good. Give him some credit. 7 out of 10. How long before TK screws this up? Anthony, we're going to smoke the hopium on this one and just let's hope he pulls it out. Good show, 6.5. Ricochet and Powerhouse Hobbs are 2 guys that the Hurt Business can use. I think Hobbs joins the Hurt Business. I think Ricochet joins Swerve. I don't know who else. Has to put Jericho over so he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Yeah. Okay. I'd rather catch Crown Jewel than this show. Well, that's a pay-per-view, so we would imagine. 6.5 out of 10. That's crazy. But if you're just tuning in, Bobby Lashley did join. Bobby Lashley was TNA champion, ECW champion, WWE champion, going to be AEW champion as he should be. Honestly, Raw's commentary is chips too. I'm getting used to Testatori. I don't mind. Him. I mean, I don't dislike them, but I'm not as irritated by what they do. I feel like they're a little more on point, but they're not the best. I'm with you on that one, my guy. Solid show. I did think that the women's match was too short. The Fletcher promo was forgettable, and the Cole match had some flaws. Yeah, I mean, the first hour in that Cole match I thought was never going to end. So we don't care if Bobby was. Yeah, no, 100%, my guy. Like, who gives a shit? Why don't you talk about wrestling stuff? His first time on TBS. And great. Young Bucks versus Private Party was good. Congratulations, Private Party. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I bag on the Bucks a lot, but the match itself was entertaining. The right result. The Private Party gets a win, a big win. The crowd was into it. If I'm being like a hyper-critical wrestling fan, the matches are fucking insane and clunky and no rules. But whatever, it was fun. Fuck it. Ricochet and Hobbs are business. We'll see. The reason I say 7.5 out of 10 is because Lashley, it was overall a great show. I would give it an 8 out of 10 if the commentary was a little better. And AEW Private Party winning their titles was pretty cool. I agree. That's been not far off. Adam Cole versus Buddy Matthews was good. 27 minutes was bad booking. I thought that match got hindered by overselling the injury, and I don't like the doctors getting involved in matches. I hate it. It's the best on it. To me, it's a crutch. Like, the wrestler needs to be able to sell what he's selling without the visual of a doctor. That's my take. Is best Dynamite in a while. I would agree with that. It's the best rating I've given Dynamite in months. KJ, who won the predictions championship tonight in the chat? Prediction title is only on the line on pay-per-views. So C Money's title goes on the line Saturday, sir. Be here for that. 6.5 out of 10. I'm going to say last call on the chat, folks. I'm going to click on in the last few and shut her down. Bash saying 7.2. I mean, fair ratings, guys. I appreciate the chat. A lot of fair ratings as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there's some outliers, a little too low, a little too high. But in that 7, like if you were going to give them a grade, they probably got a B minus tonight. Not bad. Not bad. It was an enjoyable Dynamite overall. They need to fix some things. It sucks when you're debuting a brand new talent and you have a production botch and your commentary team points it out. Even Mac Daddy goes, is the House of Black coming back out? Tag match had way too many kickouts. Yeah, it just went a little too long, and it's a typical Bucks match, but it looks like the Bucks are going to be working from home, so you get points for that. 6.5 out of 10. Pretty good show since the Bucks left. Yeah, no, yes, who comes to help Swerve? I think Ricochet might be one of the options. Maybe Hobbs surprises us, but I think Ricochet might be a good guy to do it. I think Corey's great. I really do. I do. 7 out of 10, better than Raw, but worse than NXT. I didn't think tonight's show was better than Raw. I think SmackDown could have been better than tonight based on spoilers. Yeah, I don't think with all the bloodline stuff and Seth and Bronson, I think I rated them about the same. I think I gave both a 7 this week. So, but yeah, I didn't think it was substantially in any way, shape, or form better. But NXT cooked. NXT is probably my favorite night of the week so far. My only thing is, why is Private Party win the titles in the normal showing? Charles, I wonder the same thing, but let's give credit. Let's just be happy. I don't say that very often, but if I was booking, it would have been at Wrestle Dream. I wasn't booking, so I will give them some credit. Tonight was fun. 5 and the 6. Go team. Tag match had all right. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Tucker did retire. Heavy Machinery's Tucker. You remember Tucker from Tucker and Otis? He apparently retired from in-ring duty. Also, Dynamite over Raw by a hair this week, but NXT was definitely the best so far. Fair enough. I think they were neck and neck, yeah. So, I mean, it's been a while since I could say that. So, as far as I'm concerned, TK, AEW, get a W this week. This was a W Dynamite. Don't fuck it up next week, even though more people probably won't be watching. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. That is everything. I thank everybody for being here tonight. I will remind you tomorrow, preview and predictions. Happy early Halloween. Be here. Hit all the buttons. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Please help us get to 6K. We are rolling along. We are the Wrestling for Life Network. On behalf of Big Nick and Ringsider Anthony, we appreciate all of you. I'm KJ White. Come back tomorrow. See you on the flip side. Good night.